Aloha! Welcome to your online College of Natural Sciences orientation. This orientation was designed just for students who will be entering the College of Natural Sciences at the University of Hawaii at Manoa. In the last module, I mentioned that we'd be looking more in depth into STAR. STAR is your degree auditing system, your academic planner, where you look at your notes from your advisor, and it's how you register for classes. It's pretty important. So let's jump right in. We'll start by navigating to STAR. Log in to your MyUH Services account and click on the STAR tile. If it doesn't automatically sign you in, then be sure to sign in. There are 5 tabs in STAR. We'll be discussing 4 of the 5 today. We will not be going into the GPS registration tab. That is a video for another module. Let's start with the very first tab called Academic Essentials. This is where you will find your degree audit. Everything on this page is split into 3 columns, which I will call the left, middle, and right. Your minimum requirements, such as GPA and credit requirements, are listed in the upper left. Your focus requirements are listed in the lower left. Your general education requirements are listed in the upper middle. Your major requirements are listed in the lower middle. Your courses that are not yet classified are listed in the upper right. These courses might be fulfilling focus requirements or other requirements, but not your general education or major requirements. If there is a course in this section that you think should fulfill a general education or major requirement, please contact the appropriate academic advisor as soon as possible. Advisor notes can be found in the middle of the right column, but they're currently hidden to protect this sample student's identity. So be sure to look for the advisor notes section on your own account. Finally, your academic events and actions are listed in the bottom right. If you have questions about any of these requirements, you can ask an academic advisor. Now that you know where everything is on the Academic Essentials page, let's move over to the What If Journey tab. If you've ever wondered what it would be like to major in engineering or psychology, or fashion design and merchandising, or one of the other 90+ majors that we have on campus, this is the tab for you. This lets you test out what another major would look like without the commitment of actually signing the paperwork. If you're still interested in changing your major after looking at the requirements in the What If Journey tab, your next step would be to speak with the advisor for that major to figure out what paperwork you would need to complete to officially change your major. Next, we're going to look at the Transcripts tab. If you are an incoming freshman with no AP or IB credits earned or any community college credits completed, this might seem irrelevant to you right now, but this information is still important, so pay attention. These unofficial transcripts are split into 4 separate documents, which can be accessed by 4 separate buttons. The one you pick will depend on what information you want to look at. The campus transcripts only list the classes that you've taken at UH Manoa. Your 2 options are Manoa courses sorted by semester, and Manoa courses sorted by department. This orientation is designed for students who are new to Manoa, so we're going to skip over these. The campus transfer transcripts show courses that you've transferred into Manoa from other institutions. Your 2 options are transfer courses sorted by semester and transfer courses sorted by institution. If you are a transfer student, then these transfer transcripts are very important to you. You need to be able to interpret them in order to register for the correct courses in your first semester at Manoa. So let's click the Campus Transfer Transcripts by Semester button. The left half of your transfer transcript shows you the courses that you've taken and the grades that you've earned. This side should look kind of familiar to you. The right side shows you how each course transfers over to Manoa. You can see how many credits you've earned and what the class transfers over as if it transfers. In this case, the classes did not transfer because, unfortunately, my advanced placement scores were not high enough. There are some other transfer designations that we need to talk about. They are OTHA or OTHO, DEPT or Department, and SYLL, SYLL. To demonstrate these, I'm going to show you some additional sample transcripts. OTHA and OTHO mean that we don't have a class quite like that at UH Manoa. We'll allow the credits to count, but we can't identify a direct equivalent. These courses cannot count towards specific requirements for your degree. DEPT, or Department, means that the course was sent to the corresponding department for further evaluation. You can't do anything else at this stage. You just need to wait to see what the results of your transfer credit evaluation are. SYLL, or SYLL, which stands for syllabus, is a big red flag. This means that you have to act immediately or this course will never be evaluated. In order to have a chance at transferring these courses in, you will need to obtain a copy of the original syllabus from when you took the course and submit it to uhmanoa.admissions@hawaii.edu. Please keep in mind that any courses with labs need to also include a very detailed lab syllabus in order for you to potentially receive lab credits. From the moment you email admissions, it can take up to 10 weeks for your evaluation to be processed. So please act quickly and submit your detailed syllabi as soon as possible if you see SYLL or SIL on your transcript. Now that we're done discussing transcripts, the last tab in STAR that we will discuss in this module is the Scholarships tab. When you click on the Scholarships tab, you will see a button that leads to the Scholarships portal labeled Go to Scholarships. Next, select whether you are a continuing student or an incoming student to the UH system. Many of you are incoming students, so you will simply need to submit your UH ID number to log in as a guest. However, if you're transferring from a UH systems school into Manoa, then you may log in as a continuing student. In the scholarships portal, you can view your best fit scholarships based on factors such as your major, class standing, and residency. You can also search for scholarships based on keywords. Here, I'm going to type computer into the search bar to see if any scholarships for students in the Information and Computer Sciences department show up. Sure enough, quite a few of them come up. To apply for scholarships, you can see the Apply button in the upper right-hand corner of entries that are still open. Most scholarships are available between November and February. Each scholarship application window will look a little different, so please log in and see for yourself which scholarships are available to you and what the process for applying for these scholarships would look like. Finally, once you've submitted an application, you can track your applications with the Track My Scholarship Apps tab. These are all semester specific, so since I have not applied for any scholarships this semester, none are showing here at the moment. Here are some examples of what some scholarship entries on this tab can look like. That's all for STAR. This is one of the longest modules in the series. Are you ready for the mini quiz? Keep STAR open and refer to it to answer the upcoming questions on the next page.